Hello, this is Aaron from Lo-Fi and D.I.Y. And I would like to introduce you to my new space now that I've occupied it, my farm, print farm. Um, if you did not know, if this is the first time you've seen these videos, I make specialized camera parts, um, but I try to make them creative camera parts that uniquely cannot be found anywhere else. That's what I like to do, especially instant analog camera parts. Um, this space is the second space I had. I grew my business over 8 years out of my house, which is a Victorian house, and I had two large rooms occupied with all of this stuff. As you can imagine, it was extension cords, it was overloaded space, lots of dust, lots of crowding, machines buzzing around everywhere, and it was kind of dangerous. So I've actually moved into a um, decent sized backyard shed that I actually um, ran power to, have plenty of power to operate my business, and plenty of ventilation, two things that were sorely lacking in the space that I was in before. Let's start with this introduction here of this space here, and please excuse the shakiness of the camera because I am not good at this part. Okay, over here you will see my workspace, and I kind of built this little tower here. Before, I had several little units holding all the screwdrivers, all the stuff. I created one unit that kind of does it all. I have some metal rails here so I can slide this whole carriage forward and have it closer to me when I'm working. Right now you can see the desk surface itself is very much occupied by projects I'm working on right now. Okay, um, let's see here. This right here is the soldering area, but again, it's crowded with other objects. Over here, there's just the K-cup Keurig sort of thing, but eventually what I will have, you'll be able to see here, is a grinding station right there. That will help with grinding small parts. Right now, the parts just go flying everywhere, and every once in a while I get them embedded in my bare feet or something like that. It's not good. Further down, we're going to go over here. Let's see. Okay, right here we have the resin printers, and the resin printers, I've had this operational for probably about 8 months now, right out here, and that works flawlessly. I still have some organizing I want to do, and the right down here on the end there's the ventilation. I want to set up a better draw system that draws behind these, and maybe even have a cleat back there that I can hang the resin lids on, that sort of thing. Okay, up here, I can tilt it back here. You can see these bags hanging, and you'll see down at the end there's a whole bunch of bags right there. Right now, it is actually a slow season for me, so the bags are actually not full, but normally you would see bags straight across there full of printer parts. That's where I do the printer. This right here, if I can see that coil up there. Basically, the mini split will be installed. It is not installed yet there. And if we can swing by this way, this right here is my FDM printers, and they're mounted inside of towers. You see these towers here. I can get 8 printers per tower, and it's just extremely practical space. This is so practical because 8 printers per tower, and the towers don't take up that much space, and I have 3 rolling towers. This basically occupies about 1/4 of what it did inside of the Victoria. Okay, over here, that is my design center, but also video center, so design, video, photography sort of stuff there. And down on the end, you may be able to see, let me back it up a little bit here. That is actually where, behind the chair there, that is where I process shipping. I do shipping there, the labels print there, everything, the scale, everything's back there. You can see those boxes. And over in this corner over here is a metal station. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. I think if I move this tripod, let's see if we can go there. Okay, that's a metal station right there. And then off to the right, I've got various rulers and things like that, and all kinds of tools and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this brief introduction to this space. Thank you.